And then you have for $200 and almost $50,000 the Sapphire. And let me tell you something, 0 to 60 in 0.89 seconds. It's incredible the power that this thing produces. Why am I in the dark in my garage? Well, I'm a Rivian owner and I have the opportunity to drive this Lucid Air. I did a test drive once before, but having it in the garage, there's something about it that really is just so, it's so enticing. This has been really one of those things where I keep checking the garage. I'm like, hey, what's in my garage? Oh yeah, it's the Lucid Air. This thing is really growing on me. This is the Grand Touring, I don't know if you can see it, just a little stamp, the Grand Touring Edition. It's 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. I was on the freeway. The maximum speed limit near me is 70, so I dropped it to 60, punched it, and it's incredible the power that this thing produces. It was a lot of fun. I don't like to speed too much, but when I do, it's a lot of fun. That's all I can tell you. Yeah. And then the look, initially I didn't like the look of this thing very much, but if you look at it, it kind of gives that Porsche Panorama vibe to it, which I think it starts to grow on me. I do wish it were a little bit different in the design, but the engineering part, the other thing I want to show you is, again, on my prior video I did this, but the other thing I want to show you is like, where is everything? Like, where's the motor? Where is the magic? Let's go take a look. Start with the boot or the trunk. I'll show you this in a minute. You'll see how huge it is. Rear passenger doors on both sides. Passenger door here. And they went with a black and tan. And on Sherwin's EV Confessions I did with him, we talked about cars. One I had that I really wish I still kind of kept, Toyota Super Turbo 1989. It had a black and tan like this. So this is definitely to bring back some fond memories. This thing's fast too. Or Frunk. And you'll see there's nothing in here either. So that's it. Everything is opened up on that side. Let's show you, and you check this out. Look how deep this thing goes. It goes all the way to here. So it's like 4 feet. 4 feet of room. And there's more storage here. You see this? There's more storage there. It's magical. We're not even done. So look, there to the back, it goes all the way to the back. Now you have the back seats, right? So you're like, okay. So if that ends there, that's the back seat there, right? To these seats, the front seats. Scoot over. Now you have these seats, the front seats, there to the firewall. Okay. So your firewall is right there. There's a tiny little bit of activity here. So there's stuff there. You need air conditioning, heating, stuff like that. Look at that. There's more. Like, you would think there's less space or no space. I mean, seriously, it's incredible. So when you take it all in, look, there's all the service you need to do. Windshield wiper fluid. So look, it's crazy. There's nothing, little bit of stuff there, nothing, back seats, nothing. It's incredible. I remember when I did the demo of this thing, they said, yeah, the motors are like right where the wheels are, so there's really nothing wasted space there. Same with the front. And then the battery must be like a flat, super flat piece there, but there's like almost nothing. There's barely a hump there. If that, I mean, that might just be the carpet bunched up. Let's take a look. There's a tiny, tiny little hump there. That's it. That's all you got. And it's crazy fast on top of it. It's so much fun. Like, I really want one. The thing is, like, it doesn't go off-road. And I have a lot of camping equipment, so that kind of, I can't do that. And I don't want to own 2 cars, definitely not. Wow. So much fun. Really incredible. Let's take it for a spin. And we're getting on a little bit of an interstate highway here. And now we will punch it.
Whoa.
Wow.
My gosh.
Now we're about to get on the 15 freeway heading towards Vegas. With the mileage you can get on this thing, near like a little over 500 miles per, you know, electronic tank. You could do the whole trip in one shot versus the Rivian, not so much. Okay, we're about to get on the freeway here, and we're going to check out the acceleration. We're in sprint mode, which we're going to need, and here we go. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. The torque. That's crazy.
You can actually feel it jumping.
Yeah. Phew. Just like that, we are at the speed limit. a Rivian van right there. Amazon. Those things are so cool. Thank you. One thing I don't necessarily like are these A-pillars. Like, they're swooping, and it's kind of a cool effect, but my gosh, they take a lot of visual space away. So you got to make sure nobody's crossing or whatever. I guess that's in some other vehicles. I think Cybertrucks are that way too, right? Now we're heading south back home. I'm going to click in the adaptive cruise control once to click it to kind of, once to click and activate. Oops, yeah, there it was. Hang on, this is all new to me. And then I'm going to click that, which locks in the speed. So let's get that up there. And then you click and hold this thing. Yep, there you go. There's driver assist. Now it's hands-free is enabled. It's doing the steering for me. I like it. This one seems very, oh, the graphics are wrong. It's a pickup truck, not a hatchback. It works well. Now, I don't know how, if with the Rivian, everything has to be mapped out ahead of time, I think, before they allow it to happen. This one, I don't know if it's the same way. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like this one is more intelligent, like it's just happening based on data it's already collected. But Rivian's very conservative. This feels like it's much more dynamic. So it hasn't like said, take the steering wheel, disable. But if I look away, I'm curious, I'm gonna look away. Is it still dry? It's still dry. I'm still looking away. So it doesn't seem to care too much where I'm looking. What if I fell asleep? I fell asleep, oh no. I worked too much. No. Well, that's really weird. It's nice though. Guess you get what you pay for. This is quite nice. You can stretch out, recline. Beautiful evening. When you back up or approach something or back up in the Lucid, this pops up. So you have 2 screens, your standard backup camera we're all familiar with. But check this out. This is where the engineers, the software engineers have just really, this is just mind-blowing. How does it work? It makes you feel like there are cameras outside of your vehicle somehow. Seriously, look at this. And then if you want to click, oh, okay, I want this angle over here. Not that you would spend that much time with it, but look, I mean, just so intuitive. I don't know how they do that. Really cool. I mean, they even show like, obviously that's not really you, because I'm waving right now up at the ceiling. That's not me. You can't see anything in there, but really cool. Love the idea. Wow, look at that garage. I got to clean it up. So yeah. If you don't want to get all crazy with the tech, like you're done, like you just want a car, like not a, you're in a very nice electric car. You just want to put that away and it just simplifies your view. Now, the thing I don't like, the only thing, I'm just not a huge fan. I don't like hate it. I'm just not like a huge fan of it, is this guy. Mainly because this is plastic. This is not glass. Obviously, to get this kind of design, it would have to be plastic. But it just feels a little on the cheap side. And it reminds me of the Chevy truck. They have that similar thing. Now it gives you like a lot of, options here. This is a touch screen over here. We have various features. See that? This obviously is not a touch screen, and this is a touch screen. And then here you have some nice physical buttons, the things you use most of the time. So I do love this. For the air, you can control the air vents manually, which is so much easier. I'll say that a Rivian, it's cool. They're right up there with Tesla, how like you go to your menu, you adjust it there. But my wife and I find ourselves always going into the menu, and it even has these things where you can have 2 presets. And we just find that kind of annoying. We never use the presets because sometimes you want it in very specific areas. Anyway, not a huge fan of that, but this is really nice. So you have your volume adjustment, and you have your temp up and down, off, up, down, temp, up, down on both sides, split. So props for that. This little iPad guy is very nice. This is a downside. This is also super minor. This is a cool design. I kind of wish it was kind of like the Rivian's doing. I think it's on the R2. They're going to have this wheel that spins on both sides, and it'll be thicker so you can access it easier on both. This one, you can't really access it on both sides. It's really just meant for this side, and it's cheapy plastic feeling. So that's kind of disappointing. It's not rubberized at all. It's just cheapy plastic. And that I didn't get a lot. I'm not getting a lot of value. That I did drive from the Rivian site, on and to home. And this just wasn't doing much for me. I didn't enjoy that. And these are hard to push. This is for the next track. That was kind of hard to push. So I really didn't enjoy that too much. Those are my only complaints. The rest of it feels very robust. Like it feels like a German engineered vehicle. I'll tell you that. Very sturdy, stiff. The seats, you don't feel like this thing is fragile in any stretch. Here's what we're looking at. Let's go to Lucid Air. And these are the different types you can get. You can get Pure, which is a nice entry level. You can get Touring for another almost $10,000. Then you have Grand Touring. That's the one that I currently have for $114,900. And then you have for $200 and almost $50,000 the Sapphire. And let me tell you something. 0 to 60 in 0.89 seconds is insane. Yeah, you would really, that's just more of a statement piece. No one ever really needs to go that fast, but it's just a shame it doesn't look like a hypercar. It's growing on me. I still like the look of it better now that I've spent some time with it. But man, that's a lot of coin. There's so many cars you can get for that much money. One thing's for sure though, with a hypercar, you're gonna spend a lot more on gas. Now let's try the auto parking feature. Okay, there's a spot. Hold the brake and select the park. Okay, so now I'm not doing anything. Oh, that is so weird. Oh, it's backing us in. Look at that. Oh boy, please stop. Whew. It's a little unnerving.
It's good for people who are really challenged with parking.
Yeah. Hang on, there's this one guy. One sec. Sorry, one sec. All right. Yeah, that's really doing a good job. It's just very...
Jesus.
Oh my gosh. It's wacky. That is crazy. It did it.
That's nerve-wracking.
So if you had a tight parking spot, here, I'm going to take it outside so you can see. Key fob battery low. I'm going to tell those guys. So let's, here's what it looks like. I mean, this was I gave it really kind of bad distance here, and look what it did. It nailed it. Wow, that's impressive. Really impressive. The rear sunshade is also automatic. Right now it's up. I'm gonna put it in reverse. Look at that.